What does the Necronomicon,
Yeah.
fake vampire teeth,
Okay.
bloody hands,
Okay.
and candy all have in common?
Halloween.
God, that was obvious.
That was easy. But what does blood,
Blood.
a machete knife,
Okay.
claws of steel,
Okay.
and a toy doll all have in common?
They are all themed of horror movies.
From the
80's.
So today, join us as we talk about
80's horror themed movies.
That's right after this. So, welcome to Whiskey Pop. My name's Jeff.
And I'm Zane.
And welcome to, I guess, an adjusted set, right?
Yeah.
It's a little different now.
It's a little different. I don't know what to say about it other than, hey, if you're new to the channel, hey, please like and subscribe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we would love you to subscribe, like, all that jazz. But tell me, who were you most scared of in the 80s when it came to horror movies? What was the one that got under your skin?
Mine was Michael Myers.
So, Halloween.
Yeah, it was actually Halloween. That was more scary than pretty much any of the other ones for me.
Yeah, I mean, Mike Myers was pretty scary. He's the type of
psychotic
killer.
Hey, not that Mike Myers.
That Mike Myers. Wrong Mike Myers.
I just want you to know I'm a surgical killer. But for real, he was scary to me.
Yeah, Mike Myers was pretty scary because, I mean, you just couldn't stop him. I mean, now for me, I guess for me growing up, my first horror film was Friday the 13th, the original.
That's a classic.
So I always had kind of a fear factor with Jason, but then, Freddy showed up.
Yeah, the psychological horror thriller.
Yeah, right? So, before we can go any further.
That's right.
We don't want to forget one of the most important pieces of Whiskey Pop.
That's
the whiskey.
That's right. And today...
we're having wild turkey.
Wild turkey.
Oh, wait. No, it's Eagle Rare.
And if you want to know why that's funny, well, you can see the link to the video. Okay. Today it's Eagle Rare.
Oh, that's some really awesome stuff.
No, this one is really good, and it's rare.
Yeah, what's funny?
It really is hard to get to.
It really is hard to find, even though it has the word rare in it.
Yeah.
That's not necessarily why it was named that.
Now, about 3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, one of our local liqueuries, because that's a real word.
Liqueuries?
Had, 12 cases of this stuff?
Yeah, right. And yeah, barrels.
They had a barrel
select, right?
Select.
Barrel selects are great.
So if you didn't jump on that one, well...
It was gone in a couple of days. This was the same case. They got a whole bunch of cases in at a local liquor store, and within, I would say 72 hours...
It was gone.
They were gone.
Yeah. I happened to find one about 3 weeks ago.
Yeah?
With a bottle of...
Bland's. That's never even in the wild.
Yeah, but it was in the wild on the shelf.
Wow.
And I got them both. So
lucky.
We're gonna try this out again.
Yeah. We've never actually reviewed it on Whiskey Pop, so this is the first.
You ready for me to open this?
Yeah, crack it open.
Okay, let's do this. It's really good.
And it's been so long since I've smelled Eagle Rare.
Yeah, I didn't open my bottle yet. I just haven't seen it.
Oh yeah. See, the nice thing is, when you do get it, it's just like a new experience every time. I mean, you can really smell the oak tannin in there. I'm going for it.
That has got such a smooth finish.
You can definitely taste a little bit of the oaky caramel tannin right at the front.
Yeah, it's got to be that caramel in the front.
It's a little, I think Eagle Rare is a little oily. So, you can see the legs in there a little bit more whenever you drink Eagle Rare. I think the tannins tend to sit right on top. but I swear I can taste a little bit of eucalyptus.
Maybe.
I mean, the only reason I know that taste now is because my wife's been putting eucalyptus in just about everything here lately and around the house. So it's like I can smell eucalyptus now, and it does have kind of a eucalyptus orchid kind of flavor.
So does that mean that a koala bear could survive on Eagle Rare whiskey?
I know I can survive on Eagle Rare whiskey.
I don't really even know how to describe it because I'm so excited the way that tastes going down. Just saying. It's been a long time.
It's all right. There's still a whole bottle.
Oh, God. No, this stuff is great. And if you find it, do yourself a favor and just buy it.
Now, it's funny because they do make an Eagle Rare 17-year. I've never seen that in a while.
No, I've never.
And they make a double Eagle.
Well, I haven't seen that either.
I haven't either. Not in the wild. I've seen them online.
Yeah. Well,
I've seen people post about getting them, but I've never seen them. But if you do see Eagle Rare, you definitely should jump on it. It's usually about $40.
It shouldn't be expensive.
It's not super expensive, and it is distilled by Buffalo Trace Distillery. So as everything else with Buffalo Trace, it is hard to find. But
I like this.
Regardless of that,
we're here to talk
about horror hound stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
But we're talking about the 80s baddies. So like Friday the 13th.
That's scary.
Jason Voorhees.
How about Poltergeist?
Yo, Poltergeist.
Yeah.
That's probably one of my favorite horror movies.
Here's the funny part. I've never seen it.
Hang on a minute. We need to pause this video.
Because it was full of Satan, I tell you.
Hang on a minute.
You can't watch it.
I don't know this man.
Nope, not
He
today.
just said he's never seen the 80s Steven Spielberg hit Poltergeist.
That's correct. I haven't gotten to officially watch the little girl slide across the floor. None of it. Nothing.
I'm in complete shock.
Yeah.
So, we're going to have to fix that soon.
Yeah, we'll have to fix it.
Oh my goodness. I mean, we were talking earlier about things that scare you as a child, the horror movies. That one was a big one. I mean, because I'm trying to think, that was 84 when that came out? I'm guessing on that because I haven't even...
It's got to be between 86 and 83.
Yeah, so, but, I mean, there's a clown in there. And I'm not even scared of clowns. But I remember after seeing that movie, my aunt had this, like, clown that almost matched that damn clown in the movie. So, I mean, yeah, Poltergeist, that was a really creepy movie. And
yes.
It probably is one of my favorite horror movies.
Yeah, I would think it was good because of the reviews that it still maintains. But again, I was kind of in a setting where I wasn't able to watch it.
And Poltergeist carries a curse.
Well, I hear they do.
So, I mean, multiple stars from that movie have either died in strange ways, or there's actually called a Poltergeist curse for the set. So, like, when they remade the new Poltergeist movie, which, trust me, it sucks compared to the 80s version, like everything else they try to remake. But, they were worried that was going to start up again.
Fascinating. I figure we would run across other films that we think are scary that were from that time period. But which was the most impactful to you post your first experience with a scary movie?
Okay, so I got a story.
Okay.
This is a crazy story. Okay, now, and don't make fun of me on the comments down below later because it's embarrassing, but I was a teenager, late 80s, right? And I watched a scary movie, scary movie called Dolls, right?
I've never seen this movie.
Yeah, most people haven't. It's not that great. But somehow, some way, my parents thought it'd be funny that after I went to bed, because the story wraps around like these satanic dolls are killing people, like little china dolls and porcelain dolls and stuff. My parents got up while I went to sleep and set my sister's dolls across my entire bed and then woke me up.
This is just not right.
When I woke up, I had like 15 dolls staring at me on my bed. I literally just about peed my pants. I mean, I'm throwing dolls in the room. It was scary.
It was scary.
That really made an impact. I do not like dolls.
Well, I have a similar story with a scary movie.
What was that?
So there was I may have even talked about this before with the movie The Gargoyles.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So this movie, it was made in like 14 days. So just for the fact that the movie got done is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, these guys are dressed up in gargoyle suits. And there's a scene in the movie where the main character is sleeping in bed and a gargoyle puts his fingers over the edge of the bed and raises up, and he looks up, and there it is, right? It scares him. So I go to sleep, and I feel the covers being pulled off of me. And I raise up, and I see this silhouetted figure. Now, you gotta realize that my father is bald.
Yeah.
He's known for having slightly pointier ears. I mean, he's got, especially from a certain angle. That was a gargoyle at the end of my bed. It was all black, it's silhouetted, and I managed to stand up against the wall on a headboard that was about 1.5 inch wide, screaming. And, I didn't get in trouble for that, but my dad did.
Oh,
yes.
Sleep on the couch night.
Yeah, so
that you get for scaring the kids.
Yeah, so just to say, it's a great memory now, but it did scare me then.
So you're scared of gargoyles and I'm scared of dolls, so we may not make any Disney visits in the next year or so.
Everywhere.
Okay, so then think about it. So we had Jason Voorhees,
right?
Had Mike Myers, and then even had Exorcist by that point, right? Which is pretty creepy. That's 70s. But then we got the ultimate, Freddy Krueger.
Well, yeah, sure.
Freddy Krueger though, that was creepy.
How many different movies did he make?
I want to say 5. I want to say 5.
Then you had Wes Craven's Nightmare on Elm Street, where they tried
the
to make
remake.
it like it was like a real thing.
Oh, yeah.
Using the original character.
Well, then they even did Jason versus Freddy, remember?
And how many endings were there?
I don't know.
See, that was the thing in the movie theater. You didn't know which one you were going to get.
I don't know. I don't think I even actually saw it but once on cable.
Well, you sure did miss a whole lot.
Kind of like somebody missing Poltergeist. That's way more.
Oh, I bet it's worse. Me missing Poltergeist.
That's way worse.
Trust me.
It's way worse. We're going to fix this before the month's over with for October, because this boy's seeing Poltergeist. But yeah, Freddy Krueger was a big deal, and that was Johnny Depp's first movie.
See, I didn't know that.
That was you go and you look at IMDb, it's the first movie he was in. And that was 1984.
So there you go. There you have it.
And I remember my first time seeing that was actually on Beta.
Oh yeah, I had a Betamax at the house too, but yeah.
So we had Freddy Krueger, we had Jason, and the Evil Dead series.
Oh, of course.
Ash, oh my gosh. Evil Dead is like one of my favorite horror movies of all time.
Yeah.
Evil Dead 2, Army of Darkness.
Army of Darkness is the creme de la creme.
And Army of Darkness is not really a horror movie. It's more like a fantasy horror movie, I guess. It's not even scary.
Comedy.
I love that movie though. But and then they did the Ash versus Evil Dead series, and but it's the 80s, man. And then I have a buddy, he loves Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Ooh,
that's 1980 right there, and that's what is that, Leatherface, right?
Sure.
He loved Leatherface, but I never really connected with that one.
Yeah, it was kind of on the peripheral. I don't know if I was getting sheltered as a kid.
If you didn't see Poltergeist, clearly you were sheltered. Wow. Yeah, I bet his parents gave him a Chucky doll thinking it was my buddy.
Yeah, it was a good guy doll, and he didn't have any kind of scars or anything on him. Thank you.
Now, by the time they started making things like Child's Play, I was kind of like, really? Now, this is coming from a guy who was scared of the Dolls movie.
Yeah, Child's Play, I recently had watched all of them. And
really?
I actually had sat down and watched them all, and honestly, I was laughing the entire time. Now, you're not supposed to, but it was more comical and funny to me than it was anything else.
Think about it. Did you see Chucky's Bride, Bride of Chucky?
Yeah.
Come on. That's what, Jennifer Tilly?
Yes.
Jennifer Tilly playing Bride of Chucky. She's about as scary as Bambi, dude.
Yeah, no, she was just to bring the saucy side.
That little voice. Hey, come on, Chucky, I love you so much. Come on. That's not even scary. So, but the 80s were chock full of, 80s villains, and I even had somebody try to correct us online today. They're like, the movie They Live. They're like, that's not a sci-fi movie. That's a horror movie. I said, no, that's a sci-fi horror movie.
Yeah,
but it's still a horror movie, and it's the same kind of thing. We got tons of that B horror stuff.
Oh yeah.
We got tons of but we had a lot of iconic characters, right?
Sure. And are we seeing that now? Really, the iconic character?
We're seeing remakes, but I got an idea.
Mike,
what do you think if we go to a Halloween store here in town?
Okay.
And see if we can find some of these iconic characters, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, and see if they're still impactful enough today to be in Halloween stores for Halloween.
Cool. Then maybe we'll find a Hellraiser while we're at it.
Yeah, because I haven't seen a Pinhead in years. Yeah. I know some people were horrified of Pinhead.
Yeah.
You know, so
Isn't that right, David?
Yeah, David. All right, so you know what, guys? Thanks for hanging out with us. We're gonna go.
Yeah, let's
go to a Halloween store. So come with us. We're gonna go hop in the whiskey van
and see where it takes
us. We'll be right back. Hey, we ready to do this?
I think we are.
Yeah, so let's, I say we go in there and we find some 80s icon horror people.
I think that's what we should do.
And let's see what we can find. You think we can find anything in there?
Dude, this place should have at least something.
All right, let's go. Freddy Krueger.
Did he scare you back in the day?
You know, I don't know. I think the first movie maybe.
Yeah.
But by the time I saw the second, the third,
it was just
the
tease,
fourth,
right?
the fifth, kind of lost it on me.
Yeah, but you know.
But look, they even got the claws. And Chucky's wishful thinking girlfriend.
I don't think that all goes together.
Oh.
No, there's the good guy's doll.
Mike Myers, right? Halloween, one of the coolest theme songs for a horror film.
Yeah, probably.
Down, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
You know, on top of that, you get two things out of one. You get Michael,
and you get the Shat.
And you get the Shat. William Shatner, right?
Yeah. Apparently, he's the face of.
This is more hair than Shatner has.
No, he has that kind of hair now.
The toupee, though.
Give you a big smashing kiss.
Gonna call? That's right. Whiskey pop.
Stuff.
So we found stuff, right?
But I seem to catch myself playing with everything else.
Yeah, I did too.
I get sidetracked.
Yeah, I mean, the Slimer pretty much, he just about had me, so. You know what? It does prove, though, 80s is not dead.
No, there was plenty of it there for sure.
Yeah.
Some things we looked for that weren't there.
Yeah, no Pinhead.
Yeah.
But, you know, Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, they're all still there.
So, I mean, what's new and scary then?
You know, I think it's, you know, like Saw and, you know, things like that. So, I mean, but hey, nothing beats the classics.
Nothing beats the classics.
So, hey, we'll see you guys next week.
All right.